everybody, and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Samantha and I go by Thrifty on a Dime on all my social media channels. I typically talk about reselling on my channel, but today I'm going to be gearing it towards Facebook Reels and specifically the Facebook Reels bonus program. I have a few topics that I want to share with you guys, and that's going to be covering the 90-day suspension. I know a lot of people are getting quite a few of those suspensions for unoriginal content and stuff like that. So again, I just want to share my experiences going through the 90-day suspension, how I got it back, who I emailed, as well as how I got my algorithm back because it was dead. And you know, I had been getting millions of views on my insights each month. But yeah, I just want to share how I got that algorithm back going again. And then I have a super tip I'm going to share with you guys. So be sure that you listen to the entire video, as I'm going to be sharing that towards the end of this video. Again, it's a super tip that I don't think I have ever heard anybody mention before. And it's honestly one that's like a no-brainer, super easy that you might not have been thinking about. So if you're new, make sure you do subscribe, hit that little bell. Again, I share content about reselling, making money, positivity, and Facebook Reels bonus, as well as the Instagram bonus program, because I am in that one as well. So here we go. So just a quick kind of what I do type thing is I'm a reseller. I make content based off of family stuff, you know, quick little food recipe, what I'm making, snack recipe, you know, motivation, reselling tips and tricks, stuff like that. So all my content is original. It comes from me, what I'm making. I'm not using video clips from other you know, people and then stitching them, you know, where you put your face on the video and then that's remaking it or whatever. I am actually making this content myself. So when I was slapped with that unoriginal content violation, I was like, you know, what's going on? Why am I getting it? And it was kind of crazy because it didn't even show me the video. And one time before I did share something that was definitely something I shouldn't have shared. And I deleted that video and instantly my bonuses started up pretty much within like, what, 5 hours or something like that. So when I was slapped with this unoriginal content and it didn't actually show me what the content was, it was just really odd to me. So I kept waiting, thinking it was a glitch. Everyone was like, it's a glitch, you know, because I'm like, well, unoriginal content, what could it be? Come to find out later, your reels aren't the only thing that could be flagged as unoriginal content. Be careful, like the memes you're sharing. Be careful if you're copying somebody else's status and then just literally posting it as if it's your own status. All that stuff can be flagged as unoriginal content. So I didn't know this. So it wasn't my reels that was flagged. It was a piece of content. And the way I actually found this out was by contacting Facebook through this specific link. I'm going to put the link in the description. If I haven't put it in there yet, please remind me, guys, because sometimes I post this video and then I forget to post the link. I do, again, have a family. But these are all, this is all information that I have trial and error and found out for myself. So again, there's not a whole lot of information that Facebook has put out there. So if you appreciate this information, make sure you are hitting that like and sharing this with your friends, because that's the only way that I'm going to get any kind of compensation, as I'm not paid from Facebook, and I'm the one that's actually coming up with this content. So again, that's my little rant. Thank you for watching. But yeah, I reached out to Facebook using this link because I kept hitting that review requested. And in 3 days, it was like the review had been complete. I'm like, okay, well, is that in my favor? Is it not in my favor? Like, what's going on here? And I wasn't getting any emails from Facebook when initially I had gotten the unoriginal content before. When it was lifted, they had told me what video it was, what I needed to do. And so I did all that and you know, it was done. But this time there was no emails from Facebook. Every time I hit review requested, there was no, hey, you know, you submitted a review like I did prior. So it was just really weird. So that's what led me to believe it wasn't actually my Reels content that got me the unoriginal. Now, when I spoke to them, they told me I was under a 90-day ban, which was like such a relief, because literally for 45, I'm not even kidding, for 45 days, every 3 to 5 days, when that review requested button turned blue again, I would hit it. And I was wasting so much time hitting this button and seeing if it was there, when in reality, I just had to reach out and they told me it was 90 days from I think June 6th or something like that. So, yeah, I stopped posting because I was like, F this. Like, I'm not gonna be posting my reels and then miss out on bonuses. Like, no, no, no. And then I beat myself up later. Like, I should have been posting at least a few here and there, but I didn't. Anyways, I got my algorithm. Oh, wait, I guess I should finish that story. So when the 90 days came, like they had told me, I didn't even have to hit the review requested. It literally instantly started back up. I woke up and I was making money again. I was like, such a relief. I didn't have to hit that button. I didn't have to wait for a result. Literally, like they said, after the 90 days, it just started automatically. Okay, so that was covering all of that. Now, since I quit posting, my algorithm was poop. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. I think I had made 80 cents in the first day, when before in my first day, I would make like $100 to $200. Like literally every day I was making $100 to $200. So this was like, what's going on here? Like, how am I going to get more views? Like, why am I not having any kind of engagement? So a thought popped into my head. Why don't I go back through and download some old reels that did some good numbers, delete them, and then repost them and just kind of see what that can do. At first, I was like, do I really want to risk it? But then I was like, but if I'm deleting the original, it technically is new posted content. So after reading the terms, as long as you don't have the same video up twice, you're okay. So if you delete it and repost it, it's okay. Now, I want to add something here in just a few about deleting it and reposting it if you're in the bonus program, the bonus program of the bonuses. So meaning when you hit like so many views, you get $20, so many views, you get $500 or $1,000 and $3,000. So I want to share what happens when you delete and repost content if you're in that bonus program. Sorry, super confusing, I know, but back to this last thing. So yes, they counted. So what I did was I would delete like 5 old reels a day, and I would repost them all throughout the day randomly. But in order to not make my fans or the people who were following me annoyed, I wanted to sprinkle in new content as well. So what I would do is I would start with an old post super early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. Because my kids get me up super early. And then after that one, about an hour or so, I would post a new reel. And then I would post a couple old reels, an hour later, and then an hour later, and then I would post a new reel. So like all throughout the day, I would post 2 to 3 new ones, but in between about 2 old ones, in between each one. Now in doing this, it literally only took me like a week. And I was super thankful because, man, when that bonus ended at like $100 and something, I was like, oh no, this cannot happen, especially because I don't know when this money is running out. So I was super pleased with myself after deleting and reposting, as well as posting new reels. I got my algorithm back up, and I'm making thousands a month now versus just the 100. Yes, so there is hope. If you are so worried that your algorithm is, tanked, that you can get it back up by doing these simple tricks. Now, if you are in the program, the bonus program, to where you get bonuses for the amount of reels, you get with a certain amount of views, you cannot repost the content from the previous bonus. So basically, if you posted content and it counted towards the extra bonuses, then you cannot repost those to count towards the new bonuses, but they will count towards reels views, if that makes sense. So you're still making money off of the views, you're just not, it's not counting towards your actual bonus program, which I think is still a win. I mean, if you're still getting a lot of views off of it, delete it and repost it again. I also do this for reels that I feel like did not do that well. Give it a good 30 days. Yes, 30 days seems like a long time, but seriously, give it 30 days, because honestly, a lot of my reels take off after 30 days, sometimes even 45. So if you're willing to let it sit for a while, do 45 days. And if you feel like it could do better, download it and then delete it and then repost it. Try it with new hashtags. Try it without using hashtags. Do it differently than when you posted it, as well as a different time, and just see if the numbers are different. Because, man, I posted a reel that has done millions, and then I've downloaded it, deleted it, reposted it, got 1,000. Like, what's going on here? Months later, I downloaded it, deleted it, and reposted it again, and it did 1,000,000 again. So, I mean, there's just so many factors that come into play. Now, guys, now that I have covered all of that, my super tip for you, and you're going to be like, this is a super tip? Yeah, it is, because I guarantee you're guilty of doing this. How many times have you logged onto your Facebook and noticed that you don't have a story posted? Or, you know, today you have no content to post, so you didn't post anything on your wall. Well, guess what? That is a perfect opportunity for you to share a reel that maybe is lacking in views, or share a reel that's popping off. So I like to mix it up a little. Sometimes I like to share a reel that I feel like is getting numbers and really gaining numbers quickly. I'll share that to my story if I don't have any other stories to post that day. Because if you're not utilizing that free advertisement for 24 hours that disappears, then what's the point? You know what I mean? If you're trying to make extra money, how easy is it to share your reel to your story that's going to disappear? So it's really not bugging people if you're worried about, you know, sharing it to your timeline, that it's there forever. So definitely utilize your stories, guys. And don't do them all at once. So if you want to post multiple reels, you know, do one in the morning, do one in the afternoon, and do one at night to your story. And I would only do one a day. And if not, you know, don't do more than one every single day. So like do one today, 3 tomorrow, one the next day. Don't do like 3, 3, 3, 3. And the reason being is you don't want to flood people's, you know, views with just reels. You want them to know there's a mixture going on. And that's just honestly from trial and error. And you guys, my numbers don't lie. So, I mean, if you're like, who is this person and what is she talking about? I can share from experience what has happened for me, what has worked for me, and I have been able to help other people increase their views too, that are actually really good friends and very good at social media. As far as like YouTube, they have like over 100,000 subscribers, and then, you know, you have other people that are on Instagram that have thousands of followers that I've been able to help. So again, I'm just super humble and just here to help you guys. So if you have questions, if you want to break down anything that I do specifically for my reels, posting them, whatever it may be, let me know. And as always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.